show respect, step back, no need for space invasion. Stop saying your room number at the day's end. Let the girl dance, that's really all she came for. $1 million dress probably came from the thrift store. Even though she seems to be exactly what you wish for, she's never coming in on your transistor. Don't matter if you're rich or piss poor, she's out of your league and in a different sport. The answer is no, you ain't got a chance. She's out of your league, just let the girl dance. No sleeping allowed, yo, you just get a glance. Don't try to swim game, yo, just let the girl dance. The answer is no, you ain't got a chance. She's out of your league, just let the girl dance. You can watch her soul blow from a distance, but give her some bass sign, let the girl dance.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Slotrods. I'm Randy Silvis.
And I'm Tony Mollick.
Welcome to our 2021 Halloween Shootout second round.
We're going to have 9 races in a bye in round 2, and Triton is drawing the bye. At the end of the day, the 10 cars left will be moving on to round 3.
Our first race is the blue 1932 Ford called the Hood Rat
Versus the Ford called Gone Green.
Oh, look like Willy's jumped out of the slot.
This was a disturbing trend we started to see as the day went on. The tire, track, and air temps combined to play hell with traction on these cars all afternoon.
And of course, the temps didn't get any warmer as the day went on. 48 degrees and steady rain, ain't no kind of weather to be racing in, but you can't tell these drivers nothing.
Race 2 is Randy and his red Lamborghini called the Lambo versus Kim Dionisi in the 57 Chevy Bel Air called Baby Blue.
Oh no, I think Baby Blue spun a gear.
That was only that car's second pass ever. Well, we'll get those gears figured out for her.
Lambo moving on to round 3.
Race 3 is the 72 GTO called the Judge
versus Drew and that crazy tow truck called the Wrecker.
Ready.
Looks like the GTO got out about a car length and Drew just couldn't close the gap.
And the Judge moves on to round 3.
Race 4 is my metallic green 65 Mercury Comet called Mean Streak
versus Michael Mack driving Kelly's Corvair.
Well, I blew that at the line.
What happened?
I wish I could tell you. I was definitely slow on the trigger, that's for sure.
Yep, and not exactly the car you want to be giving a head start to either. Corvair moving on.
And we're moving on to race 5. We're going to see one of the OG 724 cars, a 70.5 Camaro called Tangerine Nightmare
versus Michael Mack's 32 Ford called Slick Willy.
Finally, somebody messed around and a drag race broke out.
We're going to have to go to slow-mo on camera 2 to figure that one out.
Well, that wasn't much help, but camera 3 shows Slick Willy finally managed separation just before the finish line.
And that's Slick Willy moving on to round 3.
Race 6 will be the Panther Pink Dart versus the king of the tournament trophy holder, the Volkswagen called Beelzebub.
And this is exactly what we were talking about. This phenomenon knocked some of our fastest cars out of the race.
Alright, you'll see here in slow-mo that the bug's rear end broke loose and fishtailed to the left.
And then grabbed and shot it to the right. And that brought her right up out of the slot.
And it was wash, rinse, repeat for the rest of the day. Damn shame, but worked out for the Panther Pink Dodge. Moving on to the third round.
And now, race number 7. The 51 Chevrolet called Slick Trick
versus the 49 Shoebox Ford called Undercover.
Hey, why ain't that Chevy's front wheels touching the ground?
Whew, if they'd have noticed, she'd have been disqualified.
How the hell did it stay in the slot?
I don't know. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, I guess.
Well, good or lucky, that's Slick Trick moving on to round 3.
Okay, Randy, rounding third and headed for home.
Who's up next?
It's race 8, my 52 Ford versus the 72 Chevy called Pandora.
Pandora? Ain't that the chick with the box?
I'm not touching that.
Man, we've had 2 kinds of races here today.
Yeah, a dead heat or a dead car.
52 got the whole shot. Pandora tried to close the gap, but that Ford just walked away from her.
And that means that little 52 is moving on to round 3. And now the final race of round 2.
Tony's 66 Ford Galaxy 500 called Blue Dream 2 versus Kelly's 55 Nomad called Valentine. Hey, where's Kelly at? Ain't she supposed to be here?
She'll be along before the end of the day. She's just running late.
Well, you hung on for the first 60 feet.
Yeah, I think it's about time to go with a little bit smaller pinion gear, get that big old Ford off that line a little faster.
And that means Valentine moves on to the next round.
And these are all of today's winners moving on to round 3.
And the Triton will be moving on as well. He should be ready, having this whole round to have worked on his car.
Next time on Slotrods, we're going to show you the conclusion of this Halloween shootout. And the winner will leave with the coveted Crystal Skull Trophy, which they'll be able to carry for an entire year.
Until then, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Randy Silvis.
And I'm Tony Mollick, and you've been watching Slotrods.
The answer is no, you ain't got a chance. She's out of your league, just let the girl dance. No creeping allowed, though, you just get a glance. Don't try to swing game, yo, just let the girl dance. The answer is no, you ain't got a chance. She's out of your league, just let the girl dance. You can watch a smoke blow from a distance, but give her some bass on, let the girl dance. Let the girl dance.